Hi, my name's Bruce Vertman, and I'm the founding director of the Alexander Alliance International. I'd like to read to you 10 ways to find a good Alexander Technique teacher. My suggestions are based on 37 years of experience in the Alexander world, having worked with hundreds of teachers and having trained hundreds of teachers. 1. This is really important. Take a good look at the teacher and ask yourself, do I want to look like and move like that person? Does that person look naturally graceful and at ease, or do they look postural and stiff? That's a dead giveaway. 2. Ignore straight away any person who tries to tell you only teachers from such and such a professional society are qualified to teach, or only teachers trained at this school or that school are qualified to teach, or only teachers that come from this tradition or that tradition are qualified to teach. Following such advice is the quickest way to limit your search for a good Alexander teacher. There are great, good, fair, and terrible teachers inside of every part of the Alexander world. So using the above criteria will just not work. Beware of fundamentalism in all its guises. 3. There are several high-quality Alexander summer retreats in America, and one that I know of in Germany. Going to one of these summer retreats is the perfect way to have a thorough introduction to the Alexander Technique. 4. After you have taken a summer retreat and have experienced working with an array of very fine teachers, you will know what it is like to work with a good teacher. 5. Use your own judgment. Experience a teacher's work. If you leave a lesson totally mystified, baffled, and confused, I would wonder about that. A good Alexander teacher should know how to communicate with you clearly, both verbally as well as through the use of their hands. Yes, Alexander teachers usually use their hands to do their work, just like everyone else. 6. Does your teacher leave you mystified or in touch with the mystery? Do you leave a session confused or clear? Are the teacher's hands educative as well as nurturing? Do their hands feel corrective or receptive? Are their hands effortlessly inviting you to release into motion? 7. A good Alexander teacher at some point will begin to work with you applying the principles found within the Alexander Technique to the demands of your real life. If you are spending almost all of your time lying on a table, lesson after lesson, or endlessly getting up and down from a chair, I would wonder about that. If you end up finishing a session feeling stiff or uncomfortable, I would wonder about that. 8. When you are receiving a lesson from an Alexander Technique teacher, you should feel you are in an environment where it's impossible for you to make a mistake or to do or say anything wrong. That space should feel friendly and safe. Usually an Alexander Technique lesson will be enjoyable, intriguing, surprising, freeing, and basically wonderful. 9. A good teacher will go at your pace. They will not rush. They will give you all their attention and all their time. In fact, when you work with a really good teacher, time stops. 10. Most good Alexander Technique teachers work devotedly with their hands, like loving sculptors. You will feel yourself unfolding layer by layer. Tensions will fall away and will be replaced by deep structural support. When that happens, you will know you are one lucky person who has found one good Alexander teacher.